Trail runners, are you dealing with bottom of the heel pain, plantar fasciitis pain in the morning? Is it stopping you from doing your mileage and you can't get your workouts in? Compensations are important for plantar fasciitis. In this video, we're going to go over a 3-point assessment for compensation in plantar fasciitis. So we're going to get right into it. Keep in mind, this is all from our free plantar fasciitis book. Link should be in the corner above. Compensation test number 1 is called a quick drop. So practice the movement first, and then we're going to get into the quick aspect of this. But the whole movement goes like this. You're going to stand and raise up on both feet, arms overhead, and then drop to one foot, arms by your sides, kind of like you're skiing. So whole movement fluidly, up on 2, down on 1. Ideally, when you're doing this quickly, you're either in a mirror or you're taking a video of yourself, even better if you take a video. And when we go quick, I want you to look for knee valgus. So knee valgus is knee collapse inward. That would be the compensatory pattern versus if you drop and your knee stays roughly in the plane of your foot or a little bit out and you're not falling off your foot there. That's the normal pattern. So again, the compensatory pattern would look something like this, or you fall over. And the normal pattern, let's see if I can get it right first try, up on both feet, down on one, and you're able to freeze for a second or two at the bottom there. If you have pain with this is also relevant. There's more on that in our plantar fasciitis book above. The next test, we're going to be looking for wink sign, which is actually good, but the test name is called a forward fold test. I want you to stand on both feet and put your feet all the way together, and then spread your toes out like this. Once your toes are spread out like that, plant them on the ground with your toe pads on the ground, and here's where that fold comes into play. We're just going to lean forward, kind of like that Michael Jackson video. Lean forward from the hips, and then look down at your toes. If you see those little creases right under your toenails, that's called wink sign. That means you're able to utilize your foot musculature instead of just your tonic calf musculature. Again, a lot more in this book above. If you don't see these creases, or you see hammering, which means that your toes are curling under your body, that's a fault. That would be the compensatory pattern. Last way that people often cheat this test, they may spread their toes out, may be able to get toe pads on the ground, but they poke their butt out, or they try and lift their heels off the ground and they fall forward. Ideally, when you're doing this test, heels stay on the ground, toes stay spread, and then you find wink sign. Again, that's good by seeing those little creases below the toes. Last test we're going to be doing in this 3-part series is a single leg glute bridge. Set up with both feet on the ground to start and then all the way onto your back. And then you're going to choose one foot to pick up. We'll do this on both sides. And I want you to perform a glute bridge. So how to do that, you can have your elbows down or your hands down, but try and raise your hips towards the sky and back down. You can do a few of these, but I want you to note what you feel in your body. If you feel any pain in your low back or in your hamstring, that's a compensatory pattern. And if you do about 10 or more and you start feeling a burn anywhere except your glute, again, this is a glute bridge, that's compensatory as well. So common faults, we see people who start burning in the hamstring and don't feel anything in the glute, or they start even burning in the calf, or they're doing things with their foot like they're adjusting angle, or their foot's picking up like this, trying to find their glute, but they're unable to get into it. Any of that is a compensation and would count as compensatory and potentially involved with your plantar fasciitis. If you're not sure if you are in a compensatory pattern and you took a video of yourself, go ahead and email it to us. Our email address is below. And if you want some one-on-one help, our phone number and our email is below. Reach out.